and just gonna make double sure broadcasting an image, but we are also still gonna get this started a little. Come on. My channel. This would be so much easier if it was a lot easier to take this off and put it back on without feeling not well. Okay, everything's good. Everything's all set up. Everything. Let's get this shit on the show on the road. Yep. Yeah, I have played already, but I haven't beaten it yet. I just got like really far into it, and it was a hell of a ride. In the year 2115, scientists identified a rogue Class B star traveling towards us, Earth. Okay, we obviously know that us means Earth, you fucking... Solar system would have been destroyed. I'm kind of dyslexic. 3 giant colonies in 2151, the Earth was destroyed. Now with nowhere to go. Our last resources are scrambled for the 5... Fuck, I didn't get to read it all. But I think that's us. 15 years later, mission TSP-3 arrives on Gliese 6143C. Okay, I think I read on. It's a sweet looking ship though. Kinda wish we can alter this perspective, because I'm actually like looking away from my camera and I'm not supposed to be. I almost just touch you. Giggity. I just want to touch it. Ooh. You notice I'm gonna reach over here a lot. This is my wall, so that I know that my camera's right there. Oh, we was shot. Based on that little spectacle, we got just launched away from the planet, not towards, and should be drifting infinitely into space. That's a good thing. Oh no, guys. Super serial time. There's like a big ass vessel too, which weirdly enough, I only ever found one dude out here. That's our dude right there. I think I've been there. It's actually kind of lovely. Although I don't remember all the little yellow torches and whatnot. Hopefully not tiki torches. Anything to be a prick.
World independence. Local survival overseer node active. Wilson interfacing with operator. Operator vital signs detected.
I constantly forget controls. Okay. Sharp rock. I'm not gonna lie, that did take me a lot longer than it should have to figure out. And food don't go bad, so you can feel free to just crack them on open. Precarious situation. Explore your surroundings and scavenge whatever useful items you can before conditions worsen. No shit, Sherlock. Hey look, parts of our ship. Oh, I fucking hate this wire so much. I know I bitch about this in like every stream, but Sony, you did make it look a lot like it was wireless. Alright, I'm just throwing it out there.
Operator wet.
Alright, what's the side of my back sack again? 12. We're not going that way. Yeah, I can stay there. Okay.
Operator wet.
That's gonna take its sweet ass time to drop, I just know it.
Please follow survival training.
It's all up in flames. I need to report back to Prolus Command somehow. Better have a look around and see if anyone or anything made it.
Spoiler alert, they died. I mean, I don't see anybody else here, do you? Don't listen to me though, I'm an asshole.
Operator
always like,
wet.
spoiler alert, they died in the end. Because death claims us all. Okay, let's get some more water bottles. Just at least one more. Kind of regret not picking that one up in the water back there now. I'll find more later. Right there. Look at that. Now, weirdly enough, it looks like he throws away the cap, but he does not. Oh, and if you find a drum like that, it's oil. They're useful. I like walking around with the pipe. I don't think you're allowed to, like, kill anything.
Operator wet.
Eat anything to death. But, he said she worried about having her family behind too. Behind where? It's through... Huh. Bitter divorce. Alright, what's my pack sack looking like? 3 and 3 and delightful. Yeah,
Operator,
you can get a
wet.
proper 14 hours in. Every time when I get like, it's weird, like sometimes I'll have like a 2-hour nap and it'll be like operator overslept and I'm like, bullshit. Wilson PDA. Beacons, backpack, medpack, backpack, glow stick. Stretch of desolation. Ooh, an artifact. Okay, okay.
Operator, wet.
I need some torches. Nobody wants to hear me sing. Trust me, travel is a lot faster when we get the little teleporter.
Operator, wet.
You just shoot out a little disc. It'll I feel like I missed a cave somewhere. There should be a way to the backside of this. No, I distinctly remember getting to the other side of this island. Do not remember hitting the wall. This is why it helps play a little bit of everything right here. Skyrim skills. I will Skyrim my way up any fucking mountain. I think that's that cliff I was looking at. Now here's the tricky part. Getting down without dying. Whew. Or trapping yourself. Huh. Okay, you're like the next tallest. It's gonna hurt. Ooh. I'll sleep later. It's almost here. Oh, more backpack space. Yeah. I don't think anything landed with that, but I will double check that in a minute. Turns out this was not that cliff that we saw. This would be that cliff. Take that. Back to the fire. Is temperature dropping? Not yet. Good. I'm gonna need another one of these. Alright, let's see if we can get through this quickly, because we're gonna start to slowly die of exposure. Straight up, if you buy this game like the first while, you're gonna die a lot from exposure. The biggest hint I can give you for your survival, which I'm gonna confess took me a little longer than it should have to figure out.
Operator went.
It matters where you put your torch. Alright, so if I have my torch like right here,
Starvation imminent.
it'll warm me up a bit quicker. And also if we huddle into a small ball.
Operator went.
I wish I kind of knew how to get rid of the little forward vector thing in my face. That does kind of annoy me, but it just kind of hovers like right around this part, if I look, away. Which is a little weird, but, so am I, so who am I to say anything about that?
Operator went.
Operator also doesn't see shit. Now he does. Ooh, more backpack space.
Warning. Operator cold and wet. Temperature dropping.
Okay, that means I need to get back to the front of the island.
Warning. Operator cold and wet. Temperature dropping.
Nights are very cold. Yeah, I kind of knew that. Especially these Canadian ones. There we go. There we go. Let's dry off in front of this real quick.
Solus 3, this is Prolus Command, calling from Deck 50 of capital ship Opez near Pluto. Checking in for a status update. We received a jumbled emergency reading from the satellite relay right before your designated landing time. Is everything okay? Your feed stopped a while ago. Solus 3, I don't want to panic you, but the other colony ships are getting antsy. If you succeed, we'll have a 15-year journey ahead. The team here are rooting for you. Prolus out.
Okay, 9 times 9 is seemingly the maximum. Connection lost. We are slowly gonna overheat. I think we're cool enough for now. We're warm enough for now. If that is what I think it is, then yes. Oh, yes.
Objective reminder. Locate materials for satellite uplink.
That's easily my biggest complaint is this thing right here. Navi is going to tell you things you already know you need to do every 2 minutes. Forever. Waka. Any minute now. Okay. I think I just heard how to get it. Yep. I sure did. But, I hope you all can understand. gonna do a little dicking around here in the main island, like I didn't do the first time around. I probably should have. Sorry, I gotta shake these every once in a while because tracking is... There's room for improvement. I like Sony, so I'm not gonna be a dick about it, so I'm just gonna say that, but we'd appreciate some improvement. Which, technically, we actually have already achieved, because these are actually second gen, same with the headset. And a thought just occurred, I actually kind of wonder how bad, and no offense to Sony, but just how bad were the first gens. Alright, find a way into the cave to investigate the sound. I don't know if non-VR players, because apparently you can play this in not VR. I don't know if you guys can cheat like I can cheat, but I can like literally shove my hand through the door and just fucking... The teleporter. There it is.
Hypothermia imminent.
Seriously? I complain, but honestly, this is probably the longest I've ever scathed it off. Alright, how much space do I got left? Alright, let's eat a little. Throw that away. Collect these. Yeah, I hurt myself from time to time like that.
Hypothermia imminent. Please find heat source. Climate anomaly detected. Operator health levels low.
Okay. Take this.
Operator health recovered.
Fail on that. Nope, wrong way. Glad I'm not out there. This is seemingly quite pointless. The departed. He who once established the order was laid to rest. The order? So caves seem to usually have these and a little bit of leaking water on the wall somewhere. I think we've seen one back there. They are the reason why I don't carry like ridiculous amounts of food and water. I only just carry like a fair bit. Come on. I wonder if I reached that milestone thing. Ooh. Okay, so just one last quick little search around. Make sure I got everything. Alright, now here's the neat thing. If you're walking and or jumping... Whoops. You can like super launch it. Why am I still hearing that thing? Now the perfect time for the biggest revelation of our journey. There's been a bottle of champagne hidden on board for landing. A nice touch. Spirits are high. I almost think we're almost there now. High five me 8 years ago. Okay, 8 years ago. Even if we fail, you made the right choice in this. Well, I can't help but think that both humanity would have preferred you to have survived. Okay, that's not gonna work. Alright, I've got to put some of that forward momentum.
Operator health levels low.
Oh, hey, there's that cave we're supposed to go into. Just a minute, though.
Operator, health levels low.
It's not quite where I wanted it to go. Might have overshot a little. Nope. Perfect. Nice and gentle. Nice and gentle. That's a weird rock formation. Ooh.
Dehydration imminent.
What the heck?
Operator, health levels low.
Son of a... fucking again? Really?
Emergency. Hydration levels critical. Seek water source.
That was some good timing. I like to treat the things I have as the reserves. Alright, so there's 3 each that I keep, plus these 2 cans. What's causing this disturbance here?
Operator, health levels low.
Okay, I swear, it goes back and forth between whether or not there's a freaking beach here for me to walk across. Okay.
Operator, wet. Operator, health levels low.
I gotta stop doing that. Okay, I think I've just seen the one last thing I just want to check out real quick.
Operator, wet.
I don't know, I can't find it. Oh well. Time to start this adventure.
Operator, health levels low.
I just can't help but feel like I'm forgetting something here. Carrying no supplies, a source of heat, and something else that I didn't get a chance to read in time. I was trying to reach for my phone. I think I heard my friends message me. Should be a quick tick. Let's see what we can see. Nothing really. Okay, that wasn't them. Then I swear, sometimes my PlayStation just chimes for no freaking reason. I'm gonna assume that I saw just... Okay, I saw that again. Ring. Ah. Can we Skyrim our way down?
Operator, health levels low.
Well, I don't have rope, so... Also, I don't like that my health is low, so I'm just gonna squeeze in that quick nap. For anyone wondering how you light a torch without having to go back to the turbine,
Good.
you don't. You have to go back to the turbine that time. After that, you can use torches to light other torches, you can use candles to light torches, you can... this way. And at one point you do get a lighter. For all you pyros out there who want to just set things on fire. Okay, I think this is the way that we're actually supposed to go. And not down there. I hate the cave network system. Because I am a curious party, so I want to go that way, and I want to go that way, and I want to go back that way. I think back that way is the way we're meant to go. Oh, it's so tempting. It's so tempting. I hate video game caves for the same reason I hate real life caves. You see that void? You see that void? You see these things on the edge of the void that just kind of emphasize that things are on the other side of that void? Yoink. It's always good to be aware of just how much space you got. In real life, I would so not just jump randomly into water. You don't know what's in the cave. I sincerely hope this is the right direction, because I actually don't remember having to swim. I do remember getting wet, I just don't remember having to swim. Here's a tip. Put away your torch. Stop being an asshole. So that you can put some friggin' oil on that bitch. It helps.
Operator, wet.
Very. Crouching next to the flame also helps. And then combining your flame with the dying flame. Alright, let's get back to the cave. Alien food. If you find a weird shell and you put this into the shell, it improves your health and your temperature.
Operator, wet.
Now, it just shows your temperature like a little green, so I don't know if that's raising it or lowering it. Me to take a quick nap.
Operator, wet. Sleep quality, good. Operator, wet.
Yes, Nabby. The operator knows that they are wet. The operator was just consciously walking through fucking water.
Operator,
It goes a lot further than I thought. Look at this thing. It's a weird little doll. Even weirder so that not a key, not a weight mechanism, kind of. But rather a doll of some sort as a key.
operator, wet.
Is it just me or is that like kind of like a cross between like a whale? God, I hate those creatures. Like some sort of a whale and like a dolphin, I guess.
Operator, wet.
How does that sound? Alright, I see a save totem over here.
Operator, wet.
Passage of the Travelers. Those creatures are both annoying and freaky.
Operator, wet.
What kind of buffs do I get from this? Hypothermia 100 and starvation 300. could cheat, teleport in, teleport back out, but nah.
Operator wet.
Anyone else hear the sound of like 1,000 spiders? Alright, let's try this way. Adar Sum. That sounds like the sound you'd make when you're making fun of somebody for being stupid. What you mean to tell me that up means up? Well, Adar. PDF told me I was going away. Son of a whore. Back to that way it is. The worst part of this is the sound of 1,000 spider legs. If you ever want to save yourself a trip every once in a while, just toss one of those down. I know we're going to have to go back that way. At some point. We're not, apparently. We won't have to go back that way.
Dehydration imminent.
Oh, cool. Some water. That's convenient. That's what I mean too, though, like, right? Like, you just treat that shit in your pocket like it's a reserve, and in an emergency situation. Like when you are in the red just before yellow, or just after yellow. Right before 0, though. Alright, let's check these out. Alright, so we got some farmers. If that's meant to be the sun, that's a really weird compass-esque sun.
Objective reminder. Locate materials for satellite
God, I
uplink.
hate this fucking wire. 1 second. Alright, my apologies. I've seen the waves from that. Alright, so then we got some sort of UFO with the dude standing on top of the UFO. That's so not how that happened. I wasn't there, but I can tell you this much. That's so not how that happened. Sky Ones took us on a journey across the black ocean of stars. We ventured down to the cortex of days and reached our new home, Galilee? Alright, sages speak of a world before this one, a world that was our home, where we worked the fields under the sun. So that is meant to be a sun. Okay, why does it look like your son has an erection and is coming? One day, God, I wish you would fucking interpret quicker. Heaven's warmth and life became poisoned. And celestial wrath made our waters dry, our lands barren, and we were forsaken until the coming of the Sky Ones. I'd be instantly skeptical if creatures resembling these shadows these things do not look like they're coming in peace. This dude looks like he's a weird fucking priest who just wants to like either diddle your children or rule your planet. And these look like his little shadow warriors that are gonna like fucking rip your throat out if you try and make that not happen. They heard our call. The Sky Ones approached from above, from the divine plane above. Their holy emissary called himself Adar Sum. A lot of religious overtones in this game. And not like go Christianity, but just rather like, come check out our cult, guys, it's fucking great. No, please don't tell me I just did what I fucking think I just did. Fuck me. And this is why we are mindful of our teleporters. Shit. Fuck. This way. Hit the chamber, then make a left. Turns coming up on the right. My absolute apologies, I'm a fuckwit. Okay. Sometimes if you have like in that realm of like 20 plus spaces, bring a couple of rocks with you sometimes, but if you don't got the 20 plus spaces, 9 times out of 10 you can find a rock anywhere in a cave. Okay, so weird orb and people on it, and seemingly people controlling it. So round spaceships? They looked like discs earlier. Ooh, another sword. More discs. I don't understand quite what they're for, though. The Sky Ones went underground for... that was their home. Our most hallowed followed them and became the enlightened, who spread the wisdom of the Sky Ones. Okay, so those are priests. I don't know if this is like the head priest. What is all this about? Seemingly some sort of construction project, it looks like. Why does that one look like it's held up by the UFO, but that one just looks like it's just floating? They built the city of stone and showed us how. Their knowledge made our knowledge. Okay, that's really fucking phrased weird, but okay. We learned how to make the burning ice and the flowing stone. The burning ice. Sure.
This planet isn't as untouched as we thought. I need to report back. I need to record this. Wilson, record. This is Octavius Sken, environmental analyst with the Solus 3 detachment on Gliese 6143C. I landed on an archipelago. Lots of rock and tough flora. As far as the eye can see is shimmering ocean. The atmosphere seems habitable, but it might be volatile. I'll keep gathering data. I followed a strange sound after the crash, which led me into a series of caves. And there's more than just geology and dripping water down here. There are signs of civilization, carvings, mechanisms, buildings. We're not the first beings here. I found a skeleton, a humanoid skeleton with a strange elongated skull. I don't know what to make of it. Its skeletal structure is so similar to ours. I need to keep going. I'll see if I can find a way to link with the satellite and submit my data. Scan out.
Motherfuck. The hell was that? I should actually go back and take a drink. Tales of our elders' tongues speak of working the land, sleeping beneath the sun and stars, but Utsuku and the enlightened withdraw beneath the surface of to the domain of the sky ones. Shush, Alan. Shush. God, I love using this thing to travel. Yuri's crash diary. I scavenged most of the parts from the ship, this island, but I haven't found any bodies. I know that they're all dead, yet there isn't a single corpse. Where, come to think of it, that's actually a brilliant notion that I never explored. Where are they? I thought a module Norman and Fred were come down to 10. What is with everyone in writing such butchered notes? Collected all the basic components to start the communication tower. My goal is to let people know across the colony that happened. I've had fire going on these last days to signal anyone still alive. Maybe they're on other islands. Nice torch.
Yuri.
Only fitting that a narcissist would die alone. Last thoughts with you. Sorry I left. What a waste. 15 years, the trauma of leaving. I regret it all. I regret not being able to spend my final moments with you. I'm so sorry. I'm an asshole, I know. Entered this cave, escaped the storm, slipped, and wrenched my leg between two rocks, broken. Managed to make it back to camp with great difficulties, and coming back after find a drop pod intact. Is somebody in there, or one of my team alive? Perhaps kept asleep by emergency life support, and I never knew. That actually vaguely does explain why there wouldn't be any people. Oops. Okay, and that's my backsack. This is what disobedience rots. Delightful. I just gotta check something real quick. Trying to figure out why it's being such a fucking cunt. Alright, hopefully this time the little bastard will freaking stay! Fucking stay! Yes, I talk to inanimate objects like they can fucking hear me. Threaten them too. totally not nuts. I'm crazy, there's a difference. Am I going nuts, or does anyone else hear the beeping? Right then. So they said they collected all of the different parts and shit, but I just seen like the one bit of electrical. This drives me nuts every time I'm here. I will find the beeping noise. Connection established.
Solus 3, this is Prolus Command. Can you hear me? We need your data. We got some emergency readings from you before you went dark. We're still trying to get our heads around it. The satellite above Gliese is picking up a weak signal from the surface. Is that you? One potential heartbeat, but it's faint. If you can, please send a sitrep as soon as possible. We can't afford to lose another ship after Solus 4 last month. Human race needs you. We can't last long like this.
One weak heartbeat? The only problem with that is, we're kinda in good health. What is going the fuck on with this stupid character? That's just a rock.
Operator wet.
Is it just me, or did this thing make like a huge impact? Oh, you know, little stones can make big impacts too.
Operator wet.
Every woman ever? No, they can't. Eh, fuck it, let's go this way. And away we go. Shit.
Warning.
That was a
Operator,
beautiful save.
Cold and wet. Temperature dropping.
Shit. Wasn't this that had the plus? Yeah. Yeah, okay, good. Plus. I feel like this probably does better. Rub myself with the rock. Gravestone.
Warning. Operator, cold and wet. Temperature dropping. Warning. Operator, cold and wet. Temperature dropping.
Do I have that? Yeah, I do have that.
Warning. Hypothermia registered. Warning. Operator, cold and wet. Temperature dropping.
Why are you not working at fucking all? Alright, do I have any? Good.
Warning. Operator experiencing hypothermia.
Shut up, Navi. We're gonna do the strategic.
Operator, health levels low. Warning. Operator, cold and wet. Temperature dropping.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Warning. Operator,
Shut the fuck
health
up.
recovered.
We're still gonna want the torch though.
Warning. Operator, cold and wet. Temperature dropping.
Fucking with me.
Warning. Operator, cold and wet. Temperature dropping. Warning. Hypothermia registered.
This idiot with his fucking constant necessity of dying from hypothermia is just... It's tiresome in the beginning, like really fucking tiresome, but that's why I grabbed this, because eventually you're going to find this thing called a device. Put this, the very first one you find, into that device and you will have a heating device. I accidentally made a cooling one first. Alright. And it will fucking save your ass. It just... This game is infuriating for dying of frostbite.
Operator, health levels low. Warning. Operator experiencing experiencing hypothermia. Operator tired. Sleep advised.
This is where 90% of these things go for me, is this, right here. Shut up, Navi.
Operator health recovered.
As for you, fuck off. Alright, time to just get on with the game. Alright, nope. There it is.
Operator tired. Sleep advised.
Yeah, well, if I wasn't gonna wake up dead from fucking hypothermia because you're just kind of useless, then I might. I don't remember ever finding this. Now then, can I camp out here and not die of fucking cold? I got weird decorations around here.
Operator tired. Sleep advised. Hypothermia imminent.
Are you fucking kidding me? Let's... See what I mean by tiresome, though? It's fucking ridiculous. Okay, let's try to not die while we fucking sleep.
Dehydration imminent.
Oh boy.
Operator overslept. Discretion advised. Reminder, mission objective. Reestablishing satellite uplink. Highest
Navi.
priority.
Yes, I fucking know. Why is he all falling apart weirdly? Why does that look like an egg? The holy potato? What? Unlike ours, bestowed by the sky ones many moons ago. The holy potato. Wow, I wish I found this before. That's great. That's just priceless. The headpiece, that is a very close second place for really freaking annoying goddamn wire. How much water do we got? Oh boy, that is really fucking annoying. Nice helm of darkness. By the way, that's your guys' in and out right there. For non-VR gamers.
Heat stroke imminent.
Heat stroke. That's kind of a new one.
Body temperature elevated. Temperature lowering due to wetness.
That is weirdly specific. I feel like it's still probably ridiculously hot. It's weird because normally you're not hot, you're just cold. Just cold.
Temperature lowering due to wetness.
Cassie showed me his diary in exchange for seeing mine. It was almost just to-do lists and some incoherent notes. Phrase, green sausage lemon. Joke chimes were mostly drawings, some of which were rather impressive.
Operator tired. Sleep advised.
The hilarious thing is that I
Temperature
actually
lowering
am
due
tired.
to wetness.
Just a nap. Just a nap. I don't want you too low.
Operator, wet.
Just in case I get sucked out into the sea. That's probably getting a little troublesome on his lungs.
Operator, wet.
I push every button I see. I don't know what 90% of them do. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Warning. Operator, cold and wet. Temperature dropping.
Are we seriously gonna go through this fucking bullshit again? Could we not?
Warning. Operator, cold and wet. Temperature dropping. Operator overslept. Discretion advised. Hypothermia imminent. Please find warning. Operator cold and wet. Temperature dehydration imminent.
Wow, I am just fucking wow. Alright. How?
Hypothermia
I'm
registered.
in the fire.
Operator health levels low.
Seriously, how the fuck? I'm literally in the fucking fire.
Warning. Operator dehydration imminent.
Alright, I'm just gonna let my character die, cause they're clearly a fuckwit, incapable of surviving. Like, I don't know how you can literally be standing in fire and be fucking cold. But, this is the stream for today. Thankfully I didn't die like 30,000 times to hypothermia, because, frankly, that is actually, like, that's gonna be your leading cause of death. In most of your playthroughs, if you do get this game. So one thing that's, like, besides the apparator, it's the one thing that's really annoying. Is how frequently you're gonna die to just exposure. But it's a great game. Those caves, kind of spooky. The first one's like not so bad, right? Those little spike balls, kind of spooky. They get to me. I hate the little spider sounding fucking legs they got. But as it progresses, everything gets a lot more messed up. But I'm gonna call this the stream for today. And anyone who might have been watching or watches in the future. Anyone who might have been watching today or watches in the future, have a good one. I don't know what of that was just cut off.